Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are well and warm, kicking it fly today as always. I just want to share something with you. I was going through the nudes and everything that's going on in the world of our plant last week, and I stumbled across a story where it was, in my experience, the very first case of death associated with our plant. And I wanted to dive into it. And on this live stream, I did just that. I'm going to play it back for you rather than just plagiarizing my own stuff so that you can take a look at that story and give me your input. It's a pretty heavy story. I laden it with my opinion all over the place, but I'm curious to hear what your opinion is. So let's just jump into it.
One pediatric case was coded with a medical outcome of death. Very skeptical. Child dies after eating THC gummies. What? Okay, hold on. I'm immediately skeptical, so let's come in with this with an open mind. Child dies after eating THC gummies. Virginia mother charged with felony murder. What? How did I not hear about this? This is from, I just saw it was 22. October 21st, 22. A Virginia mother has been charged with felony murder. Can I make that any bigger? No. Felony murder and felony child neglect in the death of a 4-year-old son who authorities believe ate a large amount of THC gummies. Detectives arrested Dorothy Annette Clements on Wednesday. I got to highlight that because stupidity needs to be noticed. This is way more than stupid. This is evilness. On Wednesday, and she is being held without bond. The sheriff's office said in a statement posted to Facebook, felony murder is an accidental killing of a person in the commission of a certain felony. Court records didn't list an attorney. Clement's son, Tanner, was found unresponsive on May 6 and was taken to a hospital where he died 2 days later. So Tanner was found unresponsive. So I feel like there's a lot of context missing. Remember, I'm coming in with an open mind, but now I'm thinking critically about this. I'm asking questions. Now, there's more to the story, but I just want to, right here, I'm like, wow, how was he found unresponsive? What happened? How long was he unresponsive for? Clements told police that only one gummy contains CBD, which does not cause a high, was left when her son accessed the jar. When she told poison control that the boy ate part of a gummy, she was assured that he'd be okay, according to court documents. But the documents showed that when police seized the empty jar, they learned that the gummies contained THC. Toxicology reports showed the child had extremely high levels of THC in his system. The detective wrote that the attending doctor reported that if the boy had received medical attention shortly after eating the gummies, his death could have been prevented. The child's death was ruled accidental, and the cause of death was Delta 8. Wow, THC toxicity. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of this. According to Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, Central District Administration, Lakeisha Johnson, wow. Before she was charged, the mother told the TV network that she thought she had bought CBD gummies from Fredericksburg store and had no idea what she bought actually contained THC. She said the boy suffered from a cardiac episode, no kidding, and reported that it was determined her son had something odd with his heart. While some states have banned, wow. Here immediately, okay, sure. I like, with all things considered, if let's just take this for face value. Sure, yeah. Was Delta 8, was the THC toxicity? Sure. But my immediate questions are, how long was the child unresponsive? Was the child not breathing? Yeah, that's a lot. Wow. Clearly, cardiac episode. So, I'm sure the influx of THC definitely would have had an impact on his heart. How old was he? 4? Wow. For the record, this woman's an absolute idiot. Dorothy Clements, absolute idiot. I don't feel as if ignorance is the right answer here. I don't believe that you can just say that, oops, he got into the container. Where was this? Because the amount of, like, a 4-year-old would no way be able to get into a container in Canada that we have because of the level of childproofing that's on it. Is that normal? When I'm in Vegas, the seals are pretty close. It's not just one peel and open. So I'm kind of curious, like, how the heck does a 4-year-old get access to these gummies? That's the first of all. The second point is, like, where's the parenting? I do believe that if this thing had responded in a did it not say that had he received medical attention immediately that he would have survived? I think it said that. Like, the mom's an idiot. Like, she's fucking stupid. I thought I bought CBD. I thought I bought CBD. No, now she's almost implicit on this, in my opinion. I've already said it. No, you didn't. You knew you bought THC. You deranged. Oh, wow. Anyways, no point in calling names. Documents state the detective wrote that attending doctor reported that if the boy had received medical attention shortly after eating the gummies, his death could have been prevented. Oh, so tragic. So tragic. This is a POS right here. And I hope, how long does she get? Because life in prison, you know, I don't think is enough. But anyways, maybe I'm being a bit cruel. I'm surprised. I'm surprised more people. Anyways, I'm just surprised I didn't hear about this. I don't try to have my head in the sand. This isn't necessarily a tarnish on our community. But if our community doesn't wake up, at least not necessarily wake up, but at least take this into consideration. I don't know. How do you prevent this? Well, that's a very good question. How do we as a community prevent this? Education. Explain the dangers of THC to parents before they have children or when they have children. Because, like, we know that THC isn't perfect. We know that our plant is not perfect. There's a reason children should not consume it. We know that the human brain ideally shouldn't be exposed to cannabinoids before 21, or at least until that's just the rule of thumb, until the brain is finished developing and matures. We know this. This isn't conspiracy. So this is just one of those things that we need to add to that list. Like, sure, if you're gonna have access to medicinal products, you need, and this goes with anything. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. Like, you don't leave your Tylenol just sitting or I guess maybe some people do. God, idiots. And then they breed. Oh, let's not even get into that conversation.